Hi, I'm George from Let It Flow Yoga. I'm going to lead you through a short yoga sequence that aims to calm you, de-stress you and just bring you back to being you. So we'll take it nice and easy. We'll start by laying on our back. So let's lie down, all the way down. And if laying on your back is a little uncomfortable, you can bend the knees if that feels nicer and get yourself to a place that feels good for you. Closing the eyes, just allow the feet to fall out to the side. Relax your fingers, relax your shoulders. And take some nice deep breaths just to settle you down. Maybe close the eyes if that feels okay. We'll take an inhale and lift the arms all the way up and over behind you, reaching into the tips of your fingers, into your toes, taking a full body stretch. Maybe a little wiggle feels good here. You can always flex the feet and see how that changes the stretch. And we'll walk the hands over to the right side. Let's walk the feet over as well. We end up in a half moon kind of shape here. See how that long side feels. And let's walk the hands and feet back to the center before walking over to the left side. So hands and feet walk to the left side. And enjoy that nice long stretch. Let's bring hands and feet back to the center. And we'll hug those knees up and over the chest. Give them a nice squeeze in, maybe a gentle rock from side to side. Catching hold of the right leg. Let's slide the left leg away. You can always leave a nice bend in that left leg if it feels better. Have a little wiggle around here in your hip. And we'll take the knee out to the side. Just opening the hip. If it feels good to move around, maybe do that. Bringing the knee back into the chest. Let's use our left hand to help you draw the knee all the way across the body, taking a gentle twist. Just release into the pose. It doesn't matter if shoulder comes off the ground. It doesn't really matter whether you look up or behind you or in front of you. And then bringing the knee back into the chest, give it a nice squeeze. Before the left leg joins it, squeeze the knees in, catch hold of the left leg. We'll slide the right leg away this time. Maybe a little wiggle here in the hip. And then the knee just falls out to the side. We breathe here. And bringing the knee back into the chest. Use the right hand to guide the knee all the way across the body. Taking your twist, so take it nice and slow. We don't want any forcing or any strain in here. And then bring the knee back into the chest. Let's pull both knees back over, give them a nice squeeze. And then catch a hold behind the thighs, drawing the knees almost towards the shoulders. You can have a little sway around here. Or maybe take the feet up towards the ceiling, maybe a little right angle in the knees. Happy baby. You can take the hands outside, the calves or the ankles or the feet, and you can have a good old roll around, move it around. How can you not be happy in happy baby pose? Hug the knees back into the chest and we'll make our way to sit-in. So maybe rolling over to one side and using your hands to help you come all the way back to sit-in. And when you get here, just sit any way that feels comfortable. That might be cross-legged, that might be legs out long in front of you. Or just take a little stretch over to the right side. If this left arm comes up, maybe it comes over. We can have a little roll around. You can open up or close up and just find that good place for you in your back. coming up back to the center. Let's take it to the left side. Lifting this top arm, do whatever feels nice here. Roll around, you can bend your elbow if shoulders feeling tight at all. And then coming back to center when you're ready. Let's make our way onto all fours, so come on over, take it steady. Come to a place that feels comfortable for you. And then just start moving around. Moving the hips, moving the rib cage. Just nice and easy, gentle movements. And when we are ready, let's come to stillness. And we'll just spread our fingers wide. And we'll tuck our toes under and we'll take our hips all the way up to the ceiling. For this down dog pose, get nice and comfortable. You can move around here. Maybe come up onto the toes and kind of settle down again. Knees can be bent. And we'll lift our right leg, take it behind you, take it up wherever it wants to go today. And then bend in the knee, bring the knee in towards the chest as we step the foot through. You might need to help it along there, but eventually we end in our low lunge position. Have a little wiggle around here. Kind of feels nice on the hip flexors. And we're going to press down into the ground as your inhale lifts you all the way up. And as you exhale, just soften here. Let's spin our back heel to the ground so our toes flick out and our hips face the left side. You might need to scooch the feet around and we come to our warrior two. Hands come out to shoulder height. We've got a nice bend in this front knee and our front toes face the front there. Take it steady. As we inhale, we're going to lift our back arm up and over, and as we exhale, pull back on your bow. Two more. Inhale, lift the hand up and over. Exhale, pull back the bow. Inhale, lift up and over. Exhale, pull back your bow. And we'll just hold it here. Let's take an inhale as we tip backwards all the way back. And as we exhale, bend that front knee and bring yourself to the front of your space. So we'll just stand here, get nice and comfy. Maybe a little sway from one side or to the other. Nice deep breaths. And then come into stillness. We're going to stand on our left leg. Let's lift our right leg up. Catch a hold behind the thigh, around the shin. Give it a good squeeze in. And then taking the knee all the way out to the side. Keep breathing. Let's take a tree pose. So the foot can either come inside the thigh, maybe inside the shin, or maybe just down to the ankle, depending on how you're feeling right now. Hands might come into the heart. Or maybe you want to lift them up. A few breaths here. We'll hug the knee in just one last time and place the foot to the ground. We'll take a big inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, bend the knees and roll all the way down. Nice and easy, just let everything drop. Maybe catch a hold of elbows or wrists. Maybe a little sway from side to side. We'll bend the knees, we'll bring the hands to the ground and we'll walk the feet back, making your way to your downward facing dog, so your down dog pose. Let the head go here. Let's lift the left leg, move it around, do anything that feels good right now to you. And then bring the knee right into the chest and we'll step through to our low lunge. We get nice and comfy here. You might need to help your legs through, but eventually we'll get there. Press down into the ground on your inhale, lift all the way up. And as you exhale, just soften here. Spin your back heel down to the ground, open hips all the way to this right side, and hands come out to shoulder height. A few breaths here. Let's take an inhale, lift the back arm up and over, and as you exhale, pull back your bow.
2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. And just hold it here. Let's take an inhale and tip all the way back. And as we exhale, come forward, step into the front of your mat or your space. Softening here, softening the knees, taking some nice breaths. So this time we stand on our on our right leg, and we'll pick our left leg up. Give it a nice squeeze in, maybe a little wiggle around. And let's open up to the side. Maybe use this spare hand to counterbalance you, stretching the hand away. Come into your tree, either inside the thigh or inside the shin or the ankle. And then maybe hands come to your heart. Or maybe lifting the hands up, whatever feels good. A few more breaths. So let's hug the knee all the way into the chest and place the foot down to the ground. Take a big inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, bend the knees and fold back down. Bend the knees, hands come to the ground as we step our feet back to this down dog position. Nice and easy. And we'll gently bring our knees down to the ground. Back to all fours. So we want to shuffle our hands forward about 2 inches. So nothing too drastic there, just a little shuffle forwards. Take a nice big inhale where you are. And as you exhale, dip your hips and open the chest. As you inhale, all fours. And as you exhale, take hips back to the heels. We're going to move and breathe. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, dip the hips. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, hips to the heels. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, dip the hips. Inhale, all fours. And exhale, dip. Send the hips back to the heels. So gently walk the hands up. We'll come to kneeling. If kneeling doesn't feel good for you, then please just sit down on the floor and we'll just close our eyes. Take a few breaths. Let's take an inhale, send the arms all the way up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, your hands come into your heartbeat, so tuck them right in. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. 2 more, big inhale and a long exhale. Big inhale and an easy exhale. Let's release hands down onto the legs. And we gently blink open the eyes. So I really hope that that short sequence has helped to ground you, to help balance you and get you ready for the rest of your day.